Sure. So, I've been talking about things I want to do for a long time,
Mm.
and almost to the point of not wanting to listen to myself any longer.
Oh, wow. Yes.
And I, realized that I was really in the way of myself,
Mm.
postponing things and finding reasons, not to do things,
Yeah.
specifically around product development.
Yeah.
Um, and as a designer, we tend to obsess and try to find perfection, and but that really leads to delay,
Yeah.
and it's a elegant excuse to not to get things done.
Yeah.
Um, and through working with you, it's been eye-opening, and really one acknowledging all of that,
Yeah.
understanding, that this is simply the perfectionism
Right.
is one way to express procrastination.
Right.
Never thought of myself as a procrastinator because
Mm.
I get things done, but I get things done in a circular way. Um,
Right.
and there's a lot of work with not much result.
Mm.
So the net of all this conversation and process has been not only very introspective and meaningful, and really touch on the reasons for this being in the way,
Yeah.
but it's kind of loosened me up and allowed me to just relax a bit
Yeah.
and let things happen despite myself. uh,
Right.
just kind of get out of the way,
Yes.
opposed to being always in control.
Yes.
That's been very freeing.
Mm.
Just in the projects, in the last 6 months, I think I've done more than in the last 6 years.
Wow.
And it's even the way I've conceived, some of the product itself, has changed.
Yeah.
It's now much more tangible,
Mm.
prototyping and really learning from what doesn't work,
Yeah.
as opposed to sticking with an ideal, paper model.
Right.
This is real,
Yeah.
down to what needs to happen to make it
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
It's affected other areas of my life.
Mm.
I was just telling you that we moved out of the city a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
which was a traumatic change at the beginning,
I imagine.
but now finding balance, and really being able to appreciate both worlds, the best
Yeah.
of both.
Yeah.
um, and in the same way, um, just kind of finding something meaningful in the process, not just
Yeah.
the result.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying the process, not so much obsessed about results and when it's going to happen, but
Mm.
it's beginning to unfold kind of on its own.
Yes.
And I'm more worried about kind of the overall purpose and the vision, and then
Mm.
things are moving almost
Yeah.
by themselves, and other, I was telling you, I can personal time, somehow I found more time.
Yeah.
uh, I'm busier, but I have more time to do a
Yes.
lot more things that I like, mixing in personal life and time off and vacation and family and
Yeah.
music, and
Yeah.
not just work, work, work.
Yes.
um, so it's been a real shift.
Wow.
And bottom line, if I had to summarize it in one word, just happier,
Wow.
more meaningful.
Oh my goodness.
uh, they often say less is more.
Yeah.
I think focusing on the simple things, being in touch with people,
Yeah.
just people that are around me,
Yeah.
family and nature,
Mm. Yeah.
and in general, the quality of the relationships that I have, and that's how we met.
Yes.
Being tuned in to others as well.
Wow.
not all about me.
Yes, 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 yes.
And by being able to connect with others and have these conversations, that's a reflection, back to help me learn about myself. So it's been really an amazing journey, and I consider it just the beginning. So although we finished, the time,
Yes,
in the 30 days,
yeah.
it's really just the launching platform,
Yes, yes.
so thank you.
Oh my goodness, you just made my day. Thank you. Thank you for choosing to walk this journey with me, for trusting me, especially to trust in yourself. And this has been an honor. And you know how much I appreciate you and respect you. So thank you. This is a joy for me to hear where you're at.
Likewise.
Thanks, Adrian.